All right. Audio check. Audio. Good. Sounds good. Ah, it's Ink Ribbon. Hello, Ink Ribbon. How are you doing today? You'll be lurking? Getting ready? Okay. Welcome, welcome. Get my keyboard here. You're doing okay? That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. When you say you're getting ready, what are you getting ready for? For your own stream? Getting ready to start soon? Ah, your stream. But you also have to take the puppy out. Aww. Okay, okay. Where the shoutout command didn't work. I will give it a try at the end. Typically I do all my shoutouts at the end of the stream. But sometimes I'll do them during. Ink asks, have you always streamed off the PS4? Not always, but mostly. I do also stream directly from the Xbox One, and I have a capture card connected to my PlayStation 3, and it is backwards compatible with PS1 and PS2 games, so that's how I stream those. And I also stream my PlayStation Vita, and the Vita can do PS3 and PS Vita and PSP games, and that runs through PC. So PS3, basically PS1, PS2, PS Vita, and PSP run through PC. PlayStation 4 and Xbox One run by themselves. Maybe try @ with a shoutout symbol. It doesn't typically work that way. Let's give it one more go, see what happens. There we go, now it worked. Maybe the bot was sleepy. And it still says you were last playing Resident Evil 3. That's weird. Yours has been acting weird. Probably due to the newer OBS update. That's true, that could be it as well. It could be due to the newer OBS update. I know to those who haven't updated, they have like less than 10 days now to update, like 6 days. After that's going to stop working. You'll probably go back to RE3 tonight. Origin seems like a game you need to play in your own time. Huh. Why is that? I also have my cup of hot vanilla chai tea. Waiting on that to cool down. I only have this on Tuesdays. You don't know. Some games you just don't like streaming, really. Okay, it's fair enough. You're like that with Mass Effect or Watch Dogs? I got you, I got you. Prefer to keep it to yourself. Okay. Well, not everything has to be streamed, so that's fine. Let me get through the normal announcements, and then I'll hop back to stream chat, and then we'll hop into the game. I sense tonight's going to be perhaps a very short stream. Very, very short stream. I was curious. I've heard that Spectrewoods is an easy platinum, and so I looked into a trophy guide, and I watched someone on YouTube go from 0 trophies to the platinum trophy, and all trophies in between, in under 5 minutes. So this is a really short game. And this is supposed to be a 3-hour stream. So we're probably going to do some talking before stream and after stream, but I would like to get the bulk of the talking done after stream, so at least I could say, well, we're just kind of hanging out after we beat the game. But, yeah, today's stream might not go the full 3 hours, but we'll see. J-Dog is here. Greetings. Hello, J-Dog. I hope you're doing well. Ing says you can always do another game. That's true, I could. But usually if I start a game, then I like to kind of cap it there. Or if I'm playing a game and I don't know how long it is, and let's say I'm on the last chapter, but I don't know it's the last chapter, then I'll just beat the last chapter and I'll just hang on and talk about future games. Or just talk about other games within the stream theme that we're doing. So today's is Tuesday's Retro Reminiscence. Today is all about retro games. But you keep forgetting you have to end the stream on the PS4. Switch games. Weird. Yeah. Rarely switch the games on stream either. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's a mental thing with me. It's I get ready to stream one particular game, and I'm focused on that. And then it's okay, once that ends, it's okay, well now my mind has to shift to something else. So, but that's fine. It could just become more of a just chatting stream after we get through with this game. Well, I don't know. We'll see how long it takes, though. We'll see how long. So, excuse me. Hiccups. So, good evening, Ink, and good evening, J-Dog, and good evening, everyone else. And welcome to Retro Reminiscence. I am your host, Lord Orfeo, and this evening we'll be starting I believe it's a third person, it could be first person, but I think it's a third person, romantic horror game, I guess we could call it, from the Voices Games Limited, called Spectrewoods. This is a contemporary game done in the retro style. It is 3D, but it is a bit rough 3D. Kind of actually I wouldn't put it on par with the N64. I'd probably say it's closer to I don't know. You be the judge. Maybe a PlayStation 2 game, maybe even pre-PS2, maybe PS1. Regardless, we'll get to the game soon. But first, our usual announcements to allow some of our other viewers the opportunity to join us for the day's show. So as I just said, my name is Lord Orfeo. I stream 7 days a week, Monday through Friday from 6 o'clock in the evening to 9 o'clock at night, and Saturdays through Sundays from 8 o'clock at night to 11 o'clock at night. 2 things to keep in mind about my stream times. 1, all stream times are for the U.S. Eastern Time Zone, so please do adjust accordingly. And 2, the end times to each of my streams, well, they may be extended. It really just depends upon my personal energy level, the level of enthusiasm we have for whatever it is we happen to be streaming that night, and the amount of content left to be streamed. Also of importance, Do know that I stream something different for each and every day of the week. It's typically indie games on Mondays, retro games on Tuesdays, a just chatting stream on Wednesdays, role-playing games on Thursdays, AAA games for Fridays, horror games on Saturdays, and full motion video games on Sundays. So if any of those stream themes are of interest to you, then I hope to see you again during the week. And now, with our announcements out of the way, let us return to the stream of the day. Again, we are here for Retro Reminiscence, a stream day dedicated to retro games, or contemporary games done in the retro style. And today is Spectrewoods from the Voices Games Limited. During our midnight... got a notification on my PC. During our midnight wedding in the woods, a mysterious occurrence leaves us alone, battling specters. So you can tell this has a bit of the horror aspect to it. But I chose this because it has also a tinge of romance to it. This is beginning at a wedding ceremony. And I wanted to see if I could find a retro game or something that would sort of work within our Retro Reminiscence game day. That would sort of meld with the idea of Valentine's. So as I've said before, there are 3 holidays, I call them holidays, that I like to base some of my streams around. So there's Valentine's, there's my birthday in September, and there's Halloween. Now, I stream horror games throughout the year on Saturdays, but I try to find spooky games to stream on the other days that sort of fit the theme, like retro spooky games, retro indie games, retro AAA, I keep saying retro, spooky retro games, or spooky indie games, or spooky AAA games, to stream on the other days of the week for the other stream themes. And as for romantic tales, well, I try to see if I can find some for the other days as well throughout the month of February. Typically on September, I just work within the week of my birthday, not the entire month. But I just like it. I feel like it sort of gives me a little theme for the month, and it's kind of fun. Stirs things up for me. But that was the inspiration behind tonight's choice. Alright, let's get back to our stream chat. And, let's see, Ink says, that's me whenever I stream Parasite Eve 2. It's always got my attention. Haha. Yeah. Okay, going to lurk now. Okay, Ink. Have a good lurk, and I will probably see you later on in your stream. Alrighty. Excuse me. Let me don my headset, and we shall begin. Is my tea cool yet? There's nothing like a warm sip of tea. All right. So that's supposed to be us on the left getting married. And something happens. Oh, trophy earned. Disappearance. Trophy earned. Botanist. So something happens. Whatever that something was, I don't know. But apparently we're getting married. We're in our wedding dress. Here in a park. And then, as the story goes, we pass out. We come to, and everyone at our wedding reception is gone. and we have to find out what has happened. From what I gather, we are supposed to follow the flowers. The green bar in the upper left-hand corner is our health bar, and the blue bar, I think, is our energy bar. We somehow stumbled upon this light gun here. I don't know how to fire it, though. Okay, that's how I fire it. So, it does need to regenerate over time. You can't just spam it. At least not without consequence. So, let's... See, this is why I call this kind of a retro game. This game was made in the modern time. This was built within the generation of the PlayStation 4. It is 3D, but it's very pixelated 3D. I don't think it looks bad. It looks very unique. I've never seen a 3D game that's looked quite this pixelated. But it also has some decent details. I like the greenery of the grass. I like the dark brown of the trees. It's almost like they got a 2D game and they somehow made it 3D. So it's pretty cool. But I'm not sure exactly what generation of console game you would really compare this to. Like, if you were to say this game just dropped on a game console and it just pushed that console to its limits, I'm not sure what that console might be. Maybe PlayStation 1? I'm not sure. But it's not bad. Oh! We can actually see her shoes as she walks. Oh, we're losing the path there. What happened? Where'd he go? Do I just walk straight? Oh, there we go. I guess we just had to sort of take a step of faith. We have a portal here. Now, if you can't hear anything, I don't think you can. I can't. This game may not have sound or music. Let me see something here. No, okay. I cranked up my speakers a bit just to see, but no, this game has no sound. Which is fine. We can enjoy the sound of my wonderful voice. Trophy earned. Venturing forth. We made it through the portal. This is stage 2. I believe this game only has 2 stages. So the first stage was just to get sort of accustomed to walking around and I guess trying to zap your gun. And now, this is stage 2 where we actually encounter enemies. Oh! Ghost. Trophy earned. Spectre encounter. Where are the other flowers? Come on now. Not only am I looking for flowers, I'm trying to figure out where the ghosts are so I don't get... Oh! Those little yellow balloons there are the ghosts' firings, would you call them? They're sort of specter bullets. I feel like I'm going to get lost if I don't retrace my steps to the flowers. I may have already gotten lost. Oh, there we go. Looks like a pattern. But the flowers aren't continuing anywhere, though. Oh, what's that? I think what I'm going to do is just go where the flowers seem to be pointing and then just walk straight and see what happens. Seems like they're pointed this way. And I don't know if there are any boundaries in this game. I don't know if I just keep walking while I eventually, like, hit a barrier, like an artificial barrier, or more flowers. Trophy earned. Gunslinger. Now, I wonder if this is taking me back from whence I came, or is this taking me, like, to the end point. Oh! Oh, oh boy. That was kind of close. Oh, this is taking me back. Okay. It's weird the flowers didn't bloom the first time. A soundtrack would have been nice. It could have been something very simplistic. But it would have been nice. We do have sound effects. The gun does make a sound. Oh, flower stopped again. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think this is the boss I read of. He is a ghost, but the only real difference between the boss and the normal ghosts is that the boss has way more HP. Trophy earned. Tough Spectre. We killed the boss. So if you're looking for a game to play to get an easy platinum trophy, this game right here costs 50 cents. So knowing that, it's not bad. I think, oh, there's a portal right there. You can see it kind of in the corner of my eye. We haven't got the platinum yet, though. Alright, level 3. Trophy earned. A harrowing journey. Trophy earned. Flawless victory. That's for not getting hit by any ghost bullets. Or the ghosts themselves. I think if they touch you, you also take damage. Oh, now everything is gone. Our health and our energy meter. We have a grave. My grave? Trophy earned. My grave? Wander off. Trophy earned. Loss. And supposedly this is us having died and flowers being scattered around our grave. So I feel like the story of this game, because we're not really given too much context, it's just the visuals that we see, is we're at a wedding, at our wedding, something happens, we pass out, we come to, and then we go through the events. Now, as you can see here, what appears to me to be happening is that maybe something happened to her. Maybe something happened and, like, she had a heart attack. And she sort of just passed out right there and died. But in her mind, during the fading hours, well, not hours, the fading, I guess, seconds or minutes that she had left of her life, she sort of became trapped in an illusion. Instead of her life flashing before her eyes, she got stuck in sort of this hallucination. And she was sort of trying to figure things out. And it wasn't until the end that she realized that she actually passed away. And that's the realization, I think, that hit her when she saw her tombstone. So it's a pretty eerie game, or it has a pretty eerie story if you think about it. You know, imagine that happening to you. You're on your wedding day, all of a sudden you pass out, you wake up, and you're like, where did everybody go? And then just ghosts start attacking you out of nowhere, and you kill all the ghosts, and you feel victorious. You feel like you've accomplished something. You get to what you think is the end of the madness, and you discover, no, it's the end of everything. It's the end of you, because that's your tombstone. Like, that's pretty wild. Okay. For some reason, and I may just not realize how to... Oh! Okay. Interesting. I was trying to figure out how to shift between resume and exit. Resume doesn't appear to do anything. I guess the game just kind of like pulls back, it fades to black, and that's it. There's no credits, there's no anything. But I couldn't figure out how to shift from resume to exit to start it again. The D-pad doesn't appear to work. It's only the left analog stick that works to control the cursor here. So let's exit, and then new game. And I believe we only need one trophy left in order to get the platinum. And in order to do that, we have to die. We have to let one of the ghosts kill us. And I think that'll be it then. I think that we'll have the platinum. But let's see. We'll find out. We just have to make it through stage 1 again to the portal, and then to stage 2. So the developer of this game does say in the descriptions it is a very short game. He doesn't try to hide the fact. He actually calls it a bit of a walking simulator with some shooting mechanics, which is fine. He's honest. And as I said, this game is pretty cheap. It's only oh, she does speak when she gets hit. It's only 50 cents. See if I can actually touch the ghosts. Oh, they run away. That's funny. If you get too close to the ghosts, they run away from you. They still shoot you, but they run away from you. Trophy earned, the inevitable. Trophy earned, Spectrewoods. That's it. That's the platinum trophy. So, that has been Spectrewoods. That was pretty wild. So if you know what you're doing, if you follow a YouTube walkthrough, you can actually achieve this platinum trophy in just under 5 minutes, which is absolutely crazy. I remember when the trophy system first came out, Sony was like really, really strict about not wanting people to, well, not about not wanting developers to make games where you could sort of pad your trophy, because they consider like trophies as being very important. They wanted people to really take pride in their hard-earned platinums. And it's like, as time has gone on, they've sort of loosened the restraints a bit with that. But yeah, that was pretty wild that we managed to get through it that quickly. But this has been Spectrewoods. We're not going to end stream yet, though. I'm going to take off the headset as I don't need it on. Take another sip of my tea. Okay, so, excuse me. Let us discuss our next retro game. But I guess first we can pay Spectrewoods a bit more respect and give it some closing thoughts here. So, closing thoughts on Spectrewoods. It is an interesting 3D shooter game. It has an eerie story if you sort of piece together the clues and dwell on it. Not bad shooting mechanics. The graphic style is a bit rough, but for 50 cents you can't really complain. It is kind of very weird 3D retro-ish, but I like it. I kind of like the graphic style. easy trophies to collect, including a platinum. And not all games on PS4 have a platinum trophy. So, not bad at all. Was it worth the 50 cents? I'd say so. Ah, Chatu is here. Chatu says, yo, Spectrewoods. Oh, are you familiar with Spectrewoods, Chatu? We just finished it. You are? Very cool. Yeah, we snagged up all the achievements. It was good. I liked it. I thought it was an interesting game. Now I'm just getting ready to go on about our next retro game. So our next retro game will be a sequel, and we're not going to start that today. We're going to start that next Tuesday. It is a sequel to a retro game that we've completed on this channel before. So we're going to be playing Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2, starting next Tuesday. I know I've had some people really wanting me to get into the Castlevania series for our Tuesday retro game days, and I promise you that is coming, and it's coming very, very soon. But as we started Bloodstained, I want to finish Bloodstained. On this channel, we are not going into Ritual of the Night. I see Ritual of the Night as a bit of a modern take. Well, not modern take, but sort of like the modern version of what's going on in Curse of the Moon. Curse of the Moon is like the more retro version of, I guess you could call it, the Bloodstained storyline. And so that's where we're kind of sticking with Curse of the Moon. Though, I mean, if people really want me to, if they ask, I may in future delve into Ritual of the Night. We'll see. But I do see that as more of a retro, I mean not retro, more of a modern game than a retro game. I've looked at its graphics. Let me actually bring up my list of the next, we'll say the next 2 to 3 retro games. I typically don't announce this on our streams, but as we do have a fair amount of time scheduled that's left for this stream, we can go into that. Okay, so it looks like the next 3 retro games we have lined up are Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2, then Breeder Homegrown. Breeder is supposed to be a 2D retro, what appears to be a spooky visual novel. And then after that, we'll be getting into the original Castlevania. So, there you go. We are 3 games away from Castlevania. And I will be alternating a different game between each installment in the Castlevania franchise. Just because I like to break it up. I don't like to play games that are sort of within the same genre back to back to back. Well, not genre is the wrong term. Within the same play style. So, like, I love retro games, so this channel is just going to be about retro games on Tuesdays. But I'm going to try to mix it up between a Metroidvania-style game and sort of another kind of game. Or at least a game from a different series. But yes, those are our next 3 retro games. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2, Breeder Homegrown, and the original Castlevania. Chato says, you planning on checking out KO the Kangaroo 2022 demo for stream? Oh, from Steam? Probably not. The computer that I'm on right now is not capable of running KO the Kangaroo. It's really just a stream box. I can use it for word processing. I can use it to view Twitch streams and YouTube videos, but it can't really do too much more than that. I do have a gaming PC coming in April, and perhaps sooner. Depends when they ship it out to me. And when I get that, then yes, the content of this channel will definitely broaden, and I'll be covering more full motion video games. We'll have access to more retro games, so I'm looking forward to that. Understandably, yeah. I know KO the Kangaroo is one of your favorite games, and I've been looking at gameplay, and I think it looks good. It looks fun. Shout out to Chatu, last casting Ape Out on his channel. If you'd like to give him a follow, you're welcome to. He loves racing games. He's very good at racing games. And he loves KO the Kangaroo. So if you are a racing game fan, then check Chatu out. I first encountered him on the website, actually on the Discord, for Rank 1, which is a Twitch integration. You can scroll down in my About Me section and look at the Rank 1 panel, or you can go into the About Me section and click on what says My Gamer Profile, and it will take you to my Rank 1 page. And it is a very, very cool gaming social media site. It's free, and you can use it to network. You can use it to create a pretty cool profile for yourself. Very nice presentation. And the developers behind the program seem to care a good deal about what people think of their site and of its features. So if you're looking for a way to archive your games, or to announce to people what kind of gamer you are, perhaps what kind of streamer you are, it's pretty cool. And I do talk about that every week on Wednesdays. I usually start off my streams with Rank 1. Excuse me. But yes, I would like to say thank you to all of those who came out. If there's any recommendations you want to give that are angled around retro games, I will definitely take those into consideration for our Tuesday streams. I'll have a look at them, and I will, there's a good chance I'll probably slide them into our play style, or not style, our play schedule. And yeah, getting back to KO the Kangaroo 2022, I don't know, the older I've gotten, the more I've appreciated games that are bright and colorful and, at least on the surface, look fun and simplistic. And KO the Kangaroo kind of fits all that. When I was younger, I was into like the darker, grittier games, stuff that maybe looked like Call of Duty or Killzone or Gears of War. And those games are certainly good games. I'm not taking away from them at all. But sometimes I feel like I just need to lighten things up. Sometimes I just need to kind of take a step back and get away from the war-torn environments and just have some fun. Just have some light-hearted, colorful brightness in my gaming life. And games like Knack, like Crash Bandicoot, like Spyro the Dragon, like KO the Kangaroo, that's where those games come in, and that's where they really shine. So, there's a good chance that I will dive into it. I had Fusion's here. Hello, Fusion. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Fusion says, Eastward or Undertale? Not sure if you consider those retro style. I think I have both of those in my schedule. Let me pull them up on PC. Referring to my schedules, I definitely, well, I know I have Undertale in my schedule. Eastward, I think I own a game called Eastward, but I don't think I have it in a schedule yet. Let me see. Let's go back to my Retro Reminiscence calendar, and I picked the wrong one. Here we go. Stream themes, Retro Reminiscence, and we're looking for Eastward, and we're looking for Undertale. Yes. So it looks like I'll be streaming Undertale on Tuesdays after we beat Mega Man 11. So that's a lot of Mega Mans to get through. But yes, after that I am planning to dive into Undertale. When it comes to Eastward, I don't know if I have it. Let me see. Let me check GOG Galaxy. GOG Galaxy is another tool I use to sort of organize my games. It is a lovely tool. For those who don't know, GOG Galaxy, GOG stands for Good Old Games. It's a website and it's a storefront very similar to Steam. But they offer something called GOG Galaxy. Excuse me. And what GOG Galaxy does is you can log into to its service with your different accounts, your PlayStation Network account, your Xbox Live account, your Steam account, your Good Old Games account, your Epic Game Store account, your Origin account. And it pools all of those games into one convenient menu. So you can see your entire digital gaming catalog of all the games you own right there in one place. And it's so wonderful. You can organize games in different ways. You can see different details about them. And you can also add games manually, which is what I do with all of my physical games. And so I basically have my entire gaming library in GOG Galaxy. So whenever I'm not sure if I own something or not, I just go there, click on it, open it, and everything's displayed right there. And you can even hide games too, which is really cool. I love doing that. So whenever like I beat a game, I'll just go in and I'll hide it. So once I get through sort of the short lists I have for each of my stream days, I can be like, okay, so what else is there? What else might I want to play for Tuesday's Retro Game Day? Let me load up GOG Galaxy and start scrolling through and see what retro games I have on here. Oh, okay, I'll pick that one. So if you're a streamer, or even if you're a gamer who likes to mix it up and play different things, and you have somewhat of a large gaming library, definitely recommend GOG Galaxy. And again, GOG Galaxy is free. You know, it's just like Rank 1. Both services are great. They have really stylish presentations. I would say they're very helpful to both gamers in general and streamers, if most of what you stream is games. I know there's some people out there who are probably like really big into just chatting. That's really all they do. But if you are really big into video games, then it's a great tool. I consider Rank 1 and GOG Galaxy my two biggest tools when it comes to gaming and streaming. Let me scroll through the list here. We're looking for the E's. I always keep everything alphabetized. That's just how I like to organize my stuff. And we are looking for Eastward. Eastward. No, I do not have Eastward on here. Interesting. I know I've heard of Eastward. Maybe I thought of purchasing it, but I was still iffy on it. But no, it is not on here. Okay. Let me get back to stream chat. Fusion says also Project Warlock is a good one. Let me write those down. I have some scratch paper here. Okay, so Eastward. And Project Warlock. Someone else provided me a retro recommendation as well. They recommended the Hexen series. And I gave that a look-see, and I thought it looked really cool. And so I actually went out and I picked up all of the Hexen games. So I can't run them yet because they're on my PC, or they're for PC. But, you know, as we continue to work through the retro games we have now, and my gaming PC comes in, then we'll probably be streaming through all, or at least most, of the games in the Hexen series. Fusion says the second Project Warlock is supposed to come out this year sometime. Interesting. Okay, let me write down that there's a sequel coming out. So, Project Warlock to... If I play a game and I enjoy it, then I like to stay on top of it if that game starts to become a series. Just like we're going to do with Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. So will there be a Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 3? I don't know. But if there is, we're going to dive into it. It's like a Doom retro style game. Ah, cool, cool. Okay. And that's another series we're eventually going to dive into is Doom. Though we're going to break up Doom. We're going to play probably half of it, maybe a little under half of it, on Retro Reminiscence. So Doom, we're going to probably go with, yeah, the original Doom, Doom 2 Hell on Earth, and Doom 64. We will be streaming for Retro Reminiscence. And then for our Spooky Saturdays stream, that's when we'll get into Doom 3 VR. We'll try Doom 3 in VR. If it's not working out, if it starts to make me nauseous, then we'll just go with standard Doom 3. In addition to Doom 2016, then Doom VFR, and finally Doom Eternal. So that's going to be some coordination there between Spooky Saturdays and Tuesday's Retro Reminiscence. Fusion says, I found some oddly weird games on Steam I picked up. Yeah, I do like to go through the different storefronts and window shop. Whether it's Steam, or Good Old Games, or the PlayStation Store, or the Xbox Store. It's a lot of fun. Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. I think I've heard someone talk about that before. That might have been you, actually. That's a very weird title, but it intrigues me. I do tend to fancy the bizarre at times. Actually, I think that's in my stream description. My About Me section. Yeah, it is. Been gaming since the NES, been a gamer since the PSX. I'm a variety streamer who bounces between the mainstream and the bizarre. You might be interested? Alright. Let me write that one down as well. Bag of... Okay, milk outside. Milk outside. Want to make sure I get the title right. A bag of milk. Outside a bag of milk. Oh wait, is milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk, and milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk, two different games? The second is a visual novel psychological horror. Interesting. I'm going to assume they're different games. Let me write... Milk inside is the first, milk outside is the second. Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Alright, I will definitely look into those. And, I will see if, I will add them to the game collection. So, I'll probably do that sometime tonight after stream. But I know this has been quite a short stream. It's scheduled for 3 hours. It's been under an hour. we can continue to talk a bit more. But as the game has concluded, and we have all of the achievements, I will probably not stretch this out to a 3-hour stream. It might just cap at an hour, so like another 10 minutes. And let me see who else is streaming. Okay. I know who will be raiding. But alright. Again, let me say thank you to everyone who came out and joined me tonight. I know it was brief. I apologize, but next Tuesday will be a longer stream. I went to the website howlongtobeat.com, and it looks like Bloodstained Curse of the Moon should take us at least 3 play sessions to beat. And I'm not sure if we're going to play it again. I know with the original Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, we beat it in 2 sessions, and then I think it was either in 2 or I think it was 1 session. I think we sat there and beat it in 1 session. And after beating it, the ending we got said, "Oh, now you can play the game all over again, but on an increased difficulty to get the true ending." And I was like, "What? All right, I guess we'll do it again." And so we played the game, and on the harder difficulty, it took us 2 playthroughs, or not 2 playthroughs, but 2 sessions to get through it again. But it was a good game. And so I don't know if Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 works the same way. I don't know if we're going to beat the game on normal mode, and it's going to be like, "Congratulations! Now play it again on hard to get the true ending." If it does, we'll give it a shot. If not, well, then it won't. And we'll just move on to the next game. But again, let me say thank you to Ink Ribbon X for keeping me company in stream chat. Also, thanks goes out to J-Dog for the same, to Chatu, and to Fusion. And also thank you to all of the lurkers out there. I appreciate your company. I appreciate your viewership. So I hope I've managed to entertain you somewhat. And let's go on and set up a raid to a radio. She is streaming some Genshin Impact. She's one of my favorite streamers. She typically streams very competitive games like Street Fighter and Apex Legends, but she does also love her RPGs. And right now her big RPG is Genshin. So we'll go ahead and throw a raid over to her, and then I'll make some closing announcements. Okay, so closing announcements. If you enjoy these retro game days, as I do, then join me next Tuesday from 6 p.m. Eastern till at least 9 p.m. Eastern for Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. I'm interested to see if we get to find out what happened to our hero at the end of the first game, after the true ending. The next time I'll be streaming in general will be tomorrow, Wednesday, from 6 p.m. Eastern to at least 9 p.m. Eastern for our weekly Just Chatting stream called Community Chat and Gaming News, during which we'll be doing a community call-out or a Twitch highlight. We'll also be going through video game news for the week and gaming releases for the week, and we certainly have at least one really big game release this week. If you don't know what that is, tune in tomorrow to find out. So perhaps I will see you again next Tuesday, or tomorrow evening, or in the next few moments in the stream of radio with some Genshin Impact. I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you again soon.